First Sip Brew Box is a one-of-a-kind subscription service for craft beer lovers based right here in Pittsburgh. Every month, First Sip will send you a box full of craft beer enthusiast essentials including t-shirts, glassware, and even food. Right now, our friends at First Sip Brew Box have an offer for you. Just sign up for a 3-month subscription and get your 4th month free. Just enter the code HOPUSA when you sign up at firstsipbrewbox.com. That's HOPUSA at checkout to get your 4th month free at firstsipbrewbox.com.
Woe to you, O earth and sea.
It's the Hop
Nation!
USA Podcast!
Welcome back, Hop Nation. It has been a fantastic holiday season. We have gotten through the new year. It is 2019. Welcome back. It is time for more beers, more entertainment, more Steve, more Adam, more Kelsey, more Sam, more Bubba, more Haley, and of course, more Hop Nation USA.
More podcast.
More podcast.
More podcast.
more beer, more beer.
So, in case you haven't picked up on this, it's not just Steve and I on the mics tonight. We got everybody here.
Yes, we're going full 6-person super show, which will probably be a shit show.
Maybe. If we're going to have a shit show, that means we need to have a good beer to get everybody good and tuned up.
That's right. If you want to have a shit show, you really got to get it started with a good shit show beer. And the biggest, best shit show beer that we could figure out was the Alesmith Speedway Stout. An imperial stout with coffee coming in at 12.0% on the ABV scale.
That's a full dozen.
Yes, this is a full dozen.
Whole handful.
Shit show in the making.
Yes.
What if this episode doesn't end up being a shit show, though?
Well, I don't know. We'll just be good.
We lied.
Steve and Adam will not allow it not to be. It has to be. This has been pegged as the shittiest of shit show episodes.
It's how you start the new year, with low expectations.
It's only going up from here.
Sam stole my line. That's what I was going to say.
Sorry, Kels. Got to be a little quicker than that in 2019.
All right, so we're going to pop this bad boy open. We're going to pour everybody a little bit, and we're just going to drink. Just a little bit of information, though. The coffee is Ryan Brothers coffee.
Oh, you got to have that.
Yeah. So if you know Ryan Brothers coffee, then you know this is quality.
That was smooth.
I'm running out of coffee, so I need somebody to send me more.
Hint, hint.
Nothing screams quality like Ryan's Brothers.
I thought you had more to go with that.
That's all I had to say. Now that I have the mic, though,
You will never get it back.
Maybe I'll say a few words. Well, Happy New Year, Hop Nation. While Steve pours this beer, I'd just like to welcome you all back for a new year. You haven't heard much of me as of late. You heard me on a music episode that we aired before Christmas, but maybe I'll be back in 2019 to do a few more episodes on the show and entertain you all with my charming words and the face of radio. Or podcasting, I should say.
Did you get anything cool for Christmas?
Oh, I got a lot of cool things for Christmas. And
Like maybe a KitchenAid mixer?
well, no, I didn't. Well, that wasn't for me. Adam didn't buy me a KitchenAid mixer.
Ain't nobody getting no KitchenAid mixer.
Somebody's got to get a KitchenAid mixer.
Yeah, this is America. There's like at least 2 people here. What? I don't know how many people are in America. 300 million? 300 million sounds right.
Yeah, like
Way more
something
than
like
2.
that.
Way more than 2.
There's more than 2 in this
Bubba's in
room.
with the shit show.
Yes, we said it was going to be a shit show, and we are not letting you down, Hop Nation.
Bubba's figured out there's 2 people in America.
We're going to double Dutch this.
Okay.
Me and Haley are just going to share germs like a couple of heathens.
Gross. Let's talk about this beer for a second.
It looks pitch black. It's a stout. Nothing there. Nothing new there. On the nose,
A little coffee?
A little bit.
I smell some chocolate.
Spear's got great head.
I mean, does it or did you pour it wrong?
Adam was doing the pouring, so.
I claim zero responsibility.
Okay, no sponsibles there. Sam, thoughts?
Great content.
Thanks for your contribution. Glad you came back to the show. Drinking this beer, it is boozy as shit.
It is roasty and malty and
Yes.
delicious.
Yes. If you've ever had any version of the Alesmith Speedway Stout, you would know that it's...
I'm trying to read myself.
I don't think I was expecting this. This is my first experience with the Alesmith Stout.
Uh-huh.
I was not expecting this much booze. I mean, I know it was like 12%, but I was like, is it really 12%? No, this is 12%,
Yeah.
people.
For being 12%, it's not like spicy booze.
No, it's like mellow booze.
Yeah, it's got that maltiness really
Yeah.
smooths out the booziness, and this is a
Yeah, it doesn't.
is danger.
It doesn't burn like a barrel age or anything like that. What you'll find though is there's a lot of variations on the Speedway Stout, and one of the most dangerous ones I found was the Thai version.
Thai version, not a chai as in chai tea, but a Thai.
Thai
version.
as in the country.
like the fighter.
Yes, like a Thai fighter. Oh God damn it! Son of a bitch! I was actually thinking Thai kickboxer and
Wow.
trash asshole.
Oh man,
Walked right into that.
coming with
Happy
the
New Year,
insults in
Steve.
2019. Oh jeez. Well, I'll give a little more insight into this beer since my first assessment was not very good.
It was not very loquacious, Sam.
Man, a few words on the first assessment, but yeah, I like this beer. What's interesting is you can taste the booze, but it's not too boozy, if that makes any sense. Like, it's mixed with this nutty, chocolatey roastiness, so you know it's there, but it's kind of masked by that flavor, and it's, I don't know, giving you some more notes of everything that you would enjoy in a Speedway Stout. So I've had a couple of these. I think they're fantastic, and I'm really enjoying this one.
Nutty though,
You didn't get any nutty?
I'm not getting the nutty.
I'm not getting a lot of nutty either.
I'm getting like
I'm the only one with nutty.
I'm getting the coffee and the roasty. This tastes like black coffee when you wake up in the morning with booze.
Yeah, I agree with the coffee, which means I don't like it because I hate coffee.
Well then,
Don't cry.
As I cringe a little because I know I'm going to get judgment by saying that.
No judgment.
well, we have 6 differing opinions this week. So.
Yes, we do. What would you expect anything less?
Well, let's move on
Okay.
to the actual content, to the meat of the show, to the reason why we're here. It's 2019, and we're going to have a year-end review of 2018. Too many media outlets, I find, try to do this shit way too early in the year. YouTube had a rewind video in like early December.
And that blew up in their face.
Well, it blew up in their face, and how do you do that shit without having the entire year? People do this stuff all the time.
December gets left behind.
We let the entire year pass before we start doing a year-end review.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep Black Friday to Black Friday.
Yes, that too. Cyber Monday doesn't last a week. I'm glad you take that position as well. But I think we just wanted to go around the table and just kind of review, like, what were our favorite things, what were our least favorite things. I mean, more specifically beer-related. Try not to get too much into your other personal dislikes and hates, Bubba, about Black Friday.
I got nothing that's gonna be appropriate.
I'm just saying, you don't have to bash everybody's shopping habits. Let's just start with what was everybody's favorite beer of 2018?
I'll go first.
Okay, Adam.
I'll jump into the pond. I don't
actually,
mind.
no, never mind.
Well,
Oh, well, now no, I mean,
I didn't mean to interrupt.
so I'm gonna take it back to last Tuesday.
okay.
You weren't around,
All right.
but I had a beer from a brewery that I didn't expect to produce a beer this good. They make decent beers. We've had them on the show before, but this beer just blew my socks off. It was actually by Rheingeist.
Okay.
It was the Rheingeist Penguin.
Huh.
Yes, it was a blonde stout. Holy crap!
A
this
blonde
was,
stout.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
just want to make sure I heard that right.
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
Yeah. It was
The penguin.
the penguin. It was delicious. Well, it makes sense because you got the black and you got the white.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, stout's supposed to be dark, and it's
Also, those emperor penguins got the yellow highlights.
yes.
That's
Yeah.
the macaroni penguin.
Sure.
I know a lot about penguins, and that's the macaroni. They have the little, like hair above the ears. The little.
Okay.
thought it was
I
the
thought it was the
emperor
emperor
Are they
penguin.
the ones who bring the rocks?
No. Huh?
Do the macaroni penguins bring the rocks? Are they the rock ones?
They're the ones with the favorite rock.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or wait, no.
I just know there's-
macaroni, do they have the big bushy eyebrows? Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
That's the.
I don't know. You're the one who said he knows a lot about penguins.
Well, I thought I did.
Hey, everybody, shit show.
Yeah, exactly. Fits with the theme of the episode. No, the macaroni have the eyebrows. Big yellow.
I don't know.
You're the penguin expert.
And the emperors have like the yellow orange around their chest, right? You know, in March of the Penguins.
Whatever. There's a lot of penguins, everybody. Check them out. Get your own zoo books from 1985.
Also one by Ryan Geist out of Cincinnati, Ohio.
Anyway, back to that beer. It was good.
It was very good, and it was very surprising that it was that good. I saw it on a tap menu. I thought, I'll try it. Ryan Geist makes decent stuff, and I tried it, and it completely blew me out of the water. I really liked it. And you know what was really interesting about it was almost a light flavor, and it had actually had like a banana taste to it.
Banana.
Almost like not like a Hefeweizen
Right.
banana taste, but it had like a banana flavor, which I was not expecting. It was really good.
Interesting.
Agreed.
Okay. I guess I'll try it. Anybody else have their favorite beer ready to go?
I'm ready.
I know. Okay. We'll just go around the table, I
Yeah.
guess.
I mean, we don't have to, but
Well, I mean, you're ready. You're ready, Kelsey. Then we can
Yeah.
go to Sam. Then we can go to me. And then we'll go to Haley and Bubba.
Okay.
So, yeah, go ahead.
So probably one of the best and most surprising beers that I had in 2018 was the Fulton 300. As someone who is not a huge IPA fan, that beer super surprised me, and it's kind of like opened my palate up to other IPAs, and I find myself ordering them now a little more frequently than I had been kind of before that beer. So I don't know if that was like a reset on my palate or it was just like such a clean and a true like West Coast style IPA that it just kind of made me want to reevaluate that whole like genre of IPA. I know that makes maybe Sam a little happier. But you know, ever since I had that, I had found myself towards the latter part of the year just ordering more of them, trying different types, trying more of them, and actually enjoying them as opposed to being like, meh, I don't know about this. So that's going to be my beer.
All right. Sam, what's yours?
All right, so 2018 was kind of a monumental year for me in my craft beer journey across America, and I finally got to go to Trillium Brewery in Boston for the first time. And I could say, hands down, the best beer I have ever had. Best brewery, best beer. The gestures that this podcast team is making at me right now are phallic at best, but I will say I don't even care because this beer was absolutely incredible. It is my style, all citrusy, dank, hazy, double IPAs, and two that were very noteworthy that I had was one was Cutting Tiles, which was a series that they put out, which is single hopped. And the one that I had was the Citra, which I'm a huge fan of Citra hops. So the Citra Cutting Tiles was fantastic. And they also put one out called the Keytar Bear, which was literally on the can a bear playing a guitar, which I thought was very fantastic. And it was a double IPA, and I loved it. That's that. That was that. Those are my best beers.
That's all I have to say about that.
The beer was incredible. The brewery is incredible. If you ever find yourself in Boston, there's multiple locations. One in the original one is on Congress Street, though, so check that out. And now I'm going to hand it over to Steve to tell you something ultimately less interesting about his favorite beer.
Mama says life is like a box of variety pack. You never know which one's gonna disappoint.
I must have had about 23 Keytar bears. What do you gotta say for yourself, son? I gotta pay.
Well, after 23 Keytar beers, you would have to pee and die.
And we got a spit take. Thanks, Bubba.
We got a spitter. You got a spitter.
Did you call your nose too? That's
Bubba has now projectile
That's okay.
spit.
Going in the wash anyhow.
Speedway. Something caught him.
Took a sip. As soon as he said that, I laughed. I couldn't hold it. I couldn't hold it. I'm sorry.
I think most of the show is going unedited. We've already called shit show, and now we have
I don't
shit
even know
show.
how to.
to the shit show.
To the shit show. Well then,
With all that being said,
turning it back to center a little bit. Sam was actually kind of right, though. I'm just going to be a little bit boring and say the Fulton 300 was my favorite beer of the year. Ooh. But for different reasons. I am getting tired of the haze craze. I'm not a hazy boy. I like
Hazy boy.
I like my beers with a little bit of cleanliness to them, and the Fulton 300 is that. It's a purely clear beer. It's amazing. It's full of wonderful flavor, and it's a return to West Coast greatness, and that's why I love it, because it doesn't look like orange juice. It doesn't taste like orange juice. It reminds me of what beer tastes like, and I love it.
Make IPAs clear again.
Make IPAs good again. That's my jam.
Boo.
Buy the shirt on TeePublic. Or if you're a hazy boy, buy the Haze Craze.
We don't
t-shirt.
care. We'll take your money either way.
Yeah, it all goes in my pocket, so fuck you. Haley, Bubba, do you have your beers ready?
I do. So for anyone that's listened to any episodes that I've been on, it's very clear what style of beer that I enjoy.
The Sour Queen.
Yes. And so this one actually Adam introduced me to. I would have never bought it based on the name, but it's the Tropical Super Itchy by Evil Twin. Very weird and creative name, but the beer is incredible. It's sour, but it's very fruity, and it's not, well, it's very sour, but it's just delicious all around.
So you're taking a bold stance here, bringing Evil Genius onto the show again.
Evil Twin.
Evil Twin.
Evil Genius is the good one.
They are the good
Evil
one.
Twin is the
Evil
bad
Twin
one.
is the bad one, except for that one. That one's good.
That one's
we didn't have that one. Haley can say it's good all
No,
she wants.
I've had that on my own.
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
You guys can drink that all you want by yourselves, but they're banned for another 3 months, I think. And if that's not right, that is now.
Well, I'll continue to drink their beer for you.
Oh,
Please do.
I was gonna say I know I've been a little bit removed from the show as of late, but are we giving Evil Twin compliments now on this show?
No.
Just one person.
Just Haley.
So come March, they'll maybe be on the show again.
Maybe, unless I get mad again.
All right, cool.
Bubba, favorite beer?
All right, so my favorite beer of 2018 only, was the Palo Santo Maroon by Dogfish Head, and for a couple reasons. One, well, not really a couple reasons. One main reason is I finally branched out and had a lot of Dogfish Head's beers beyond the 60-minute, the 90-minute, and the 120-minute IPA. And it seems like they're kind of booming in this area more so this year. So I was able to try a bunch of their different stuff, and I really loved that beer. And I was not a big brown ale fan before, and that's probably my favorite brown ale.
Did you get a hold of the Lupa Luau? That was like a new yearly release now.
The Lupa Luau, yeah.
Okay.
It's
I
pretty
figured you'd
easily
like that
found.
one. Yeah,
it's pretty good.
Sam and I like that one, so I figured.
That one.
I also had the Wood Age Britches Brew
Yeah, that
this
was
year
good.
as well, which was absolutely delicious.
Yeah.
This is probably a very close second. So I was just really pumped to get more Dogfish Head beers widely available in this area. You can pretty much go pick up multiple different varieties anywhere at this point.
Right on. Well, those are the best of 2018. Now we're going to go move to the worst. And we're going to perfectly explain why Evil Twin got a ban on this show. Worst of 2018, Coffin Aid, Evil Twin. Sam, go.
Worst of 2018, Coffin Aid by Evil Twin. Kelsey, go.
Worst of 2018, The Coffinade by Evil Twin.
Worst of 2018, Coffin Aid by Evil Twin.
I didn't have the Coffinade, so
Yeah,
you
that's
got to
fine.
give me a little longer.
Yeah, no, that's fine. You guys go ahead and search all you want. We will talk about why that beer is such a piece of pretentious trash. And we can boof it up his ass for all I care.
I mean, do we need to say anything else besides what you just said? But, like, where do we even start with? Who thought this was a good idea?
We can explain that it's
what the beer is.
Yeah, yeah.
The beer,
On the show at any point
yes.
in time?
Oh no,
Yeah.
it was on the show. That's why it got banned. Yeah, yeah. Sam, you weren't. No, I just brought you one.
I was on the show with Steve and Adam when we did this, and it was the worst, one of the worst things I've ever tasted. It
Yes.
was, someone thought putting lemonade and a coffee beer together was going to make a good beer.
Yeah.
And it was an IPA, too, on top of all that, right?
Yeah.
Yes, supposedly.
Supposedly an
Coffee-nominated
IPA.
IPA.
It was ass.
Yes.
Period.
Yes, it was ass, and it falls in line with that Evil Twin business plan, I guess. I don't know what you want to call
Just
it.
keep shoving everything out there. Something's got to stick.
Right. Shotgun approach of we're going to brew 3 batches of the same damn thing because they have a pink lemonade version, they have some rainbow lemonade version, they had a regular lemonade version, then they had the Coffinade. I didn't bother with any of the other 3, but I tried the Coffinade simply because it sounded like the worst.
It was.
Yeah, and it was.
I assume.
Yeah.
And even though it wasn't in 2018, let's not forget the sour bikini from one of our earliest episodes.
This is way worse.
Yeah, it's
way
worse. It's way worse.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's way worse. But while we're talking about Evil Twin and
Way
just
worse.
pretentiously shitting on them,
Oh, you're gonna go with that?
let's continue to bring up some of the terribleness that has come out of that brewery.
If we're talking about why Evil Twin is not so much welcome on the show, they started off not great with the sour bikini and then nuked all hope with the Coffinade.
The Molotov and the Molotov Light. Oh, God.
Exactly. It
He's
goes,
having flashbacks.
all those versions of Molotov, and every one is worse.
They all suck.
And then all the versions of the even more Jesus or whatever. Like, I kind of like the one that's coconut, if I have to say a good thing about Evil Twin. But it's all the same thing of, oh, let's try it with coconut. Let's try it with cinnamon. Let's try it with, whatever. It just keeps going and pushing the same damn thing over and over. And it stinks. And I don't care for it. Banned.
Bubba, Haley,
So I'm
what do
gonna.
you guys have to say?
I'm just gonna lead off by saying I'm disappointed you guys did not even mention the mother lager.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
Compared to the coffin on?
Okay.
Nah.
Was
That-
Mother
that's fine.
Lager in 2018 or was
It
that
might have
earlier?
been 2017.
I thought
It was early.
2017. Oh.
Can't remember.
That one still sucks.
Or it was
Yeah.
early 2018.
Yeah. It's not great.
It was
but it's
in the
just
summertime.
Yeah. It's just a poorly made lager.
Yeah, no flavor, nothing. I've seen that beer actually lurking around Pittsburgh since that show. And I have to
Lurking in the
wonder,
shadows.
Like, what's going on? Are breweries and beer distributors, or excuse me, like grocery stores and beer distributors just exchanging this beer for other beer? You take the mother lager this week and try to sell it.
Ah,
No,
mother
you take
lager.
the mother lager. You take the mother lager. We'll just see. Well, maybe people in the north will like it. They
Plus,
don't have a lot of breweries up there.
Plus, I think it's kind of graded on a curve. Like, Magic Hat, nobody really expects a whole lot out of them. So if they make an F beer, all right. But
Okay.
Evil Twin, any beer advocate forum or, craft beer Facebook group, everybody's having a J.O. fest over Evil Twin. So I think when they put out something really bad, you need to really call them out for putting out something that's bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in that light, I have 2 beers then.
Okay.
So in the first that people love this brewery, specifically one person sitting next to me. The Kool-Aid beer by Strange Roots, absolutely awful. Worst beer I had in 2018.
I completely disagree.
It was
Bullshit.
It was.
That is
is
my
so freaking
favorite.
good.
Okay, second
beer
favorite
is-
to my Evil Twin beer.
That is one of the best. Get out of here.
that
Get
beer-
out of here.
Even the IPA
love
guy
that
likes
beer.
that beer.
That
That
beer.
beer is phenomenal.
It was trash.
It tastes
I hated
just
it.
like Kool-Aid.
Hated every second of it. But my actual least favorite beer of 2018, in the nobody really expected it to be good, would be the Pabst Blue Ribbon Pale Ale when they tried to make an IPA.
Oh.
And
You tried that?
yeah, and it was.
Exists.
And
Yeah,
I
it
hate-
totally exists.
Yeah, Pabst Blue Ribbon, just stick to making PBR.
Yeah. Right.
I have another contender for probably one of the worst beers that I had, and is that Ghost Scorpion
Oh.
pepper beer.
Yeah. I mean, that's worse, but I don't even know how that counts.
I don't know where that even gets categorized,
Yeah.
but one of the strangest things I drank maybe last year.
Yeah, that's just a weapon. That's not.
Yeah, it's just nuclear.
I don't even think anybody expects people to drink that like
Yeah.
a regular person. So yeah, but it's terrible. Yeah,
It's like a gimmick beer.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
a total gimmick. Yeah,
Don't do it.
it's like mace in a bottle. It's the
It's worse than
Bear
Mason
Mace in a bottle.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
I'd love it.
my mouth still hurts.
All right, Haley, worst.
First of all, Bubba, I cannot believe that you called out the Kool-Aid beer.
That beer sucks.
It breaks my heart. That is not one of my least favorite. That is one of my favorites. But so I actually had to go through my Untapped because I don't try a lot of things that I know I'm not going to like. I'm kind of like the reserved beer drinker, so I seek out the things that I know I'm going to like. So I had to go through and see what I rated and find the one that I rated the lowest. And I rated the Nosferatu by Great Lakes.
I can see how people wouldn't
The
like that.
lowest this past year with a 0.25 on Untapped. Yeah.
That's cold-blooded.
Well, it's a red ale, which I know I'm not a big fan of, and it's an Imperial Double with an IBU of 70. So
I find,
completely out of my wheelhouse for beers that I enjoy. So,
in all fairness, I find Great Lakes beers to be leaving a lot to be desired.
All right.
That's an interesting comment because I used to think that, but as of late, I feel like they've done something with the beers. I don't know if it's with the yeast or the water, but they've become a lot better. Like, I've actually been enjoying them as of late, but I always used to think that it was consistent. No matter what I had by Great Lakes, it always disappointed me. But now it's different. I think it's actually pretty good. Not all of them, but some of them are pretty good.
Maybe I'll keep trying them. Maybe they cleaned up Lake Erie.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe that's
Not likely, but maybe they just skimmed some of the scum off the top.
Don't write them off completely yet. Just keep trying them.
They still make all right beers. It's just never going to be my first choice.
Yeah, all right.
That's fair.
Yeah.
All right. Well, those were our best and worst of 2018. Hopefully we can find some new things in 2019. Hopefully, maybe Evil Twin can find a redemption against me.
And hopefully Bubba learns not to spit take in the middle of an episode.
Maybe you'll get a new soundboard because I spit all over this one.
Maybe.
Maybe we'll do another big group gathering.
Maybe. That's probably at the end of the year. Again. 2019. Tune in to find out what we all hate and love. Will Bubba like sours? Probably not. Will Steve like sours? Also probably not.
will they bring out a Kool-Aid number 2? Probably
Hopefully
not.
Will they do grape Kool-Aid at Strange Roots?
Yeah, I was gonna say that one they may do. Yeah, I was gonna say because don't they just make the Kool-Aid with different variations, like grape varietals for wine? Wasn't that what it was based off of, like a wine Kool-Aid
Yeah,
beer?
I think so.
Sour thing, hybrid thing.
Also, shout out to their PB&J beer in the summer.
Oh, that one's really
That
good.
was incredible as well.
All right, Strange Roots, you got fans. I like them too, but
I do, yeah.
Yeah.
Experimental as hell. Gotta love it.
I mean, it's in the name.
Yes.
It's right there. It's in the name.
Well, they actually, fun fact, they changed names in 2018. They went from Dry Log to Strange Roots.
I didn't find that fun at all.
They rebranded themselves.
I found that informative.
That was news. I don't care for it. All right, folks. Well, keep listening for more beer reviews, more fun, more whatever it is we do here.
Yeah.
Yeah. More to come in 2019. Oh, more interviews. People actually like when we do interview breweries.
Yes, they do.
They like that when we do that.
And I know for 2019 we do have that lined up already.
We have one, and then we can get more.
Yeah.
People like us.
Yeah. Bubba's got cachet.
We're personable.
We're going to lean on him a little bit.
We're personable people.
Bubba, get us breweries.
Maybe we'll actually go to Strange Roots.
Can I come?
Yes.
Sure. Tease. But for now, all I got to say is Happy New Year. And if you want to find us on social media, all you got to do is search Hop Nation USA, and they'll get you Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And if you want to listen to brand new episodes of the Hop Nation USA podcast every Friday, as you should, then search Hop Nation USA on Stitcher, Podbean, Google Music Play, and Apple Podcasts. And if you're on Apple Podcasts, leave us a 5-star review because...
6 stars, 5 stars, let's move on.
All right, I guess we're going to change it up in 2019. Adam doesn't want to do that thing anymore.
We got Sassy Adam in 2019.
Somebody's going to give you guys a 4-star review because of Adam's sass.
Yeah.
Please don't.
Well, I love this. It was a 6-star show up until that very moment.
Please don't do that. If you want to leave Adam a 4-star review, just email us at hopnationusa@gmail.com and just say Adam 4 stars. Or -5 stars. That's a wrestling joke. Haha. That's just for me and Adam. All right, Hop Nation USA, we'll see you in the future.
The future.